Secularization, modernization, and rationalization are interlinked. Modernization leads to rationalization, which in turn leads to reducing the role of religion from public sphere, which is secularization. Secularization means rolling back of the religion from the public sphere. The Western perspective of secularism is different from the Indian perspective. In Europe, during the medieval period, the theory of two swords led to a confusion regarding who is the supreme authority, whether it is the church or it is the king. But in the modern times, we see the emergence of nation states and we see the concept that sovereignty lies with the state, not with the church. Features of secular state found in the West. Separation between the church and the state as found in the views of Machiavelli. Subordination of church to the state as found in the views of Hobbes. State adopting the policy of toleration towards the followers of different religions and not interfering in the personal sphere of theirs and giving them the freedom of conscience, as it was found in the views of John Locke. Laicite, which is the French model of secular state, aims at the strict separation between religion and the state. According to it, public officials are not allowed to display any religious symbols or affiliations in public sphere. The 2004 law banned any conspicuous symbols in schools also. Recently, France has brought laws that even the private persons are not allowed to display, for instance, banning of burqa in public. Rajeev Bhargava says that French state interferes in the affairs of religion, but religion cannot. It is actually a one-sided exclusion, not mutual exclusion. The US model of secularism. The Congress cannot do any law regarding religion, and the religion cannot enter into the affairs of the state. This is actually a strict separation of religion and state. According to US Constitution, neither federal government nor state government can declare any religion as official religion. The word secular was added to the preamble of the Constitution only by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. It doesn't mean that India doesn't recognize secular state. It is true that Constituent Assembly explicitly rejected and the motion passed by Brijeshwar Prasad from Bihar to have the words secular and socialist included in the preamble. To them, any republic that purports to recognize in people's rights to free speech, to freedom of religion and conscience, simply cannot be unsecular. In the Constituent Assembly, there existed a conflict between two different visions of secularism, one that called for complete separation of state and religion, another that demanded that the state should treat every religion with equal respect. Ultimately, it was the latter vision that prevailed. The first theoretical work on Indian secularism is India as a Secular State, written by D. E. Smith. Religious freedoms, equal citizenship, and religious neutrality are the three essential features of a secular state according to him. In India, the first two features are present, but the last one, religious neutrality, is not present according to him. We find religious neutrality in Article 14, 16, 15, but however, Article 25 subclause 2 mentions that the state can have interference in religious matters. Rajeev Bhargava says that Indian secularism did not erect a strict wall of separation between religion and the state, but the state follows what Rajeev Bhargava calls the principal distance. According to the principle, the state may intervene positively. For example, minority religions can open their own educational institutions, and sometimes it may intervene negatively. Example, throwing open temples for all, ban on triple talaq, etc. Sometimes state may even call for differential treatment across religions, which can be valid and justified on the grounds that it promotes freedom, equality, or any other value integral to the secularism. So, state may do it in one religion and not necessarily in all the other. Indian model of secularism does not follow equidistance or equal treatment model, but we give equal concern to all religions. It is based on Dworkin's theory of equality, which says that the needs of different people may differ, and so it is better to show equal concern for all religions rather than equal treatment. The Supreme Court in Kesavananda Bharati case and S.R. Bommai case, etc., declared that secularism is part of basic structure of the constitution. For more videos, please subscribe to our channel.